You're hearing feedback? Yeah. Like right now, or just when I was talking? Okay.
Yeah, I muted out here.
Look on there, like it's 45 minutes.
See if that works a little bit better. All right, we got about 2 minutes left in the JV halftime. We're doing some sound checks here, making sure everything is on the up and up. We'll see. Are you listening? Oh. Test number 1 here. About 2 minutes left in the JV halftime. About an hour before the varsity game is going to start, just doing some sound checks, making sure everything is on the up and up, see if we need to do anything with the volume, make sure that everybody at home can hear the commentary. Way better? Higher, lower, what do you think?
I mean, it's okay. Maybe like, I don't know, if there's a way you can turn like the background sound, because it's loud in here right now.
Right.
I mean, it's good for me. Unless anybody says major issues.
All right, we're going to try one more sound test here. We got just under a minute left in the JV halftime. Newtown is up 31-9 in the JV game, about an hour away from the start of the varsity game. Doing some sound checks. Again, we just want to make sure that everybody at home can hear us. It's going to be pretty loud in here, so we want to make sure everything is working good. All right, about 30 seconds left. That will be the end of this sound check. Hopefully, we'll see how much crowd noise there is. We'll do another sound check once the game starts, see if we're picking up any court noise. Alright, just sound check here with the court noise. Just starting the third quarter here, the JV game between Stanley and Newtown. Newtown is up 31-9. Just doing some sound checks. Going to be full house in here tonight. Want to make sure everything is working perfectly. I'm going to move the mic down just a little bit, see if that's going to help a little bit. Again, just doing a sound check here, make sure everything is working perfectly. See if we need to talk a little bit louder, talk a little quieter. Just doing a 7:30 left in the third quarter of the junior varsity game. All right, looks like things are good to go. We're going to take a little break here. We'll be back. right, about 12 and a half minutes before tip-off here between Stanley Blue Jays and Newtown Eagles. Probably one of the most anticipated matchups of the year for both teams. Stanley, #1 ranked team of the state. Newtown also getting votes in the latest poll. They've been receiving votes, or I think they've gotten as high as 9, maybe 10 in the poll. But they are undefeated, as are the Stanley Blue Jays. Two of the top teams in Region 8 here. About 12 minutes. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to our Stanley Gazette live stream sponsors tonight. Kraft Electric, branches in Stanley and Minot. Grandy, Frisk, and Thompson Law Firm, branches in Fargo, Stanley, and Williston. And the Farmers Union Insurance, Ron Hammer's agency, right here in Stanley, North Dakota. Thank you to our sponsors. 11 and a half minutes till tip-off. We will take a quick break and be back. About 3 minutes left. Just doing the school songs now for both teams. Should be a good one here tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, Stanley, the #1 ranked team in the state. Newtown received votes in the last poll just outside the top 10. They are both undefeated. Two of the top teams in Region 8, District 15 for the Eagles and District 16 for the Blue Jays. So these two teams would not meet in the playoffs until the region tournament. I would project that both teams will be a pretty high seed coming out of the district tournament. So they would probably wait to meet until the later rounds. Haven't seen a ton of District 15. I think Newtown and Watford and North Shore, probably the top teams down there. White Shield, we saw them in the Stanley Lions tournament. They definitely have some players that can shoot it from deep. Partial, we saw them a lot last year. We haven't seen them yet. I believe they're coming up here. They just had a player go over 1,000 points. Number 25 for the Blue Jays, Caden Hansen went over 1,000 points last week. A busy week for people in the region going over 1,000 points. Kenmere's Jacob Rodine went over 1,000 points. Bailey Moran from Partial also went over 1,000 points, as did Abby Iverson for the Stanley Blue Jay girls team. So 4 players in the region that I know of went over 1,000 points last week. So exciting.
A quick shout out to our Stanley Scholarship sponsors tonight. Once again, thank you to Kyle Hansen at Private Financial.
We'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Tonight's live stream. Craft Electric, branches in Minot in Stanley. Randy Frisk and Thompson Law Firm with branches in Fargo, Stanley and Williston, and the Ron Hammers Agency, Farmers Union Insurance, located right here in Stanley. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to do the national anthem, and we will be ready for the starting lineup. we are about ready for the starting lineups here. We'll just give you a quick sneak peek here what those are. Newtown Eagles, we've got Devin Headdress, a 6'1 senior. Daniel LeBeau, a 5'11 senior. Thad Baker, a 6-foot senior. Obi Overly, number 5, 6'2 junior. And number 12, Jordan LeBeau, a freshman, 6'3", rounds out the starting lineup for the Newtown Eagles.
Number 23, Thad Baker.
For the Blue Jays, it'll be Wyatt Hansen, the All-State senior. Caden Hansen, 6'6" senior. Number 0, Matt Patton. Number 5, Seth Hetzel, 6'2" junior. And Roderick McIntosh, 6'2" junior. Stanley definitely the longer of the two teams.
And now the starters for the home team, the Stanley Blue Jays.
100% sure on some of the guys. I know Daniel LeBeau had a great season last year for the Newtown Eagles. You'll probably see him cast up a bunch of three-pointers tonight. Good shooter there.
And another guarded junior wearing number 5, Seth Hetzel.
Blue Jays can also sling it from deep. Number 5, Seth Hetzel, can definitely fill it up from down deep. As can number 0, Matt Patton. And obviously the All-State senior Wyatt Hansen can not only dunk the ball, but can also sling it from deep. He can pretty much do it all.
Senior 145, Caden Hansen.
Caden Hansen, again, if you're just joining us fresh off his 1,000-point game last week. I'm assuming the Blue Jays will try to get the ball to him. He's definitely got a height advantage over the posts from Newtown. They definitely have a little bit of a advantage too, lengthwise across the board. Newtown does have some pretty wiry guys, so maybe don't have as big of an advantage on the wing as I initially thought when I was reading off the heights. They look pretty tall. And Newtown traditionally likes to sling the ball deep. From deep. Both teams will probably push the pace. This will be an exciting one. Overly gets the tip. Quick basket there by number 23, Thad Baker. And the Blue Jays turn it over. Newtown bringing the full court pressure right away. Headdress with it now. He's pushing the pace. He swings it back to Overly. Guarded closely by Hetzel is LeBeau. LeBeau slings it over to Headdress. Headdress pushes. McIntosh looked for the charge there. No call, no basket. Hetzel pushing the pace. He pulls up for a quick jumper. Tipped out by Hansen. Be Newtown ball. And both teams will try to push the pace. Newtown flashed plenty of depth in the JV game. They routed the Stanley Blue Jays. Stanley's got a little bit of depth too, so probably see both teams go probably 7 or 8 deep. Long three-point attempt by Newtown. Rebound. 32, Headdress back to 23. Still trying to learn the names. Baker off the mark there. The Blue Jay ball. Full court press once again. A three-quarter press. Into Wyatt Hansen. Back to Seth Hetzel. Back to Wyatt Hansen. That's where the Blue Jays' length should come into play. Helping them get the ball over half court. McIntosh. Going to be a 10-second violation there. Blue Jays having some trouble with the press early. Baker will inbound the ball here for Newtown. He finds the younger LeBeau. Over to Headdress. Headdress pushes it. Pulls up. Misses. scramble for it. McIntosh called for the foul on LeBeau. First team foul on the Blue Jays. First team foul, obviously, on McIntosh. Baker will inbound again. Headdress guarded by Patton up top. Newtown slowing things down a little bit. Travel call there. Blue Jay ball. Hetzel to inbound. Pass back to Patton. Three-quarter press here for Newtown. Patton slings it up to McIntosh. Finds Hansen. Wide. Caden Hansen thought about the dunk. Lays it in. Smart play there by Caden Hansen. LeBeau for three. Off the mark. Long rebound by the younger LeBeau. Ball out of bounds. Oh, yep, called out of bounds. Good effort there by LeBeau to save that, but just stepped on the line. Hetzel hits. Just got some feedback that the sound's a little bit ahead of the picture that's coming out to you guys, so see if we can address that. Headdress with it, dumps it down to Overly. Overly fouled. That'll be number 2 on McIntosh. Red Hansen, a sophomore, will come in for the Blue Jays. First one from Overly is off the mark. Second one coming from Overly. He hits second. 4-3 Stanley Blue Jays. A full court press here by Newtown. Blue Jays able to break it. Wide Hansen with it up top. Thought about a shot, slings it over to Matt Patton for a wide open three. Just rattles in and out. Good look there from Matt Patton. Newtown pushing the pace here. Jordan LeBeau with it, slings it back to Headdress. Headdress pushes it, pass it back to Jordan LeBeau. LeBeau for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Red Hansen. White Hansen up to Matt Patton, down to Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen strong to the basket. 2 more for Caden Hansen. 4 points for Caden Hansen in the first 3 minutes. Headdress with it. Swings back to Jordan LeBeau with it. Daniel LeBeau. Jordan LeBeau with it up top. He's thought about it. Finds Overly. Back to LeBeau. Over to Daniel LeBeau. LeBeau pulls up for a long jumper. Off the mark. Rebounded by Red Hansen. Matt Patton finds Wyatt Hansen. Caden Hansen with it. Layup for Caden Hansen. 6 points for Caden Hansen. Nice find there by Wyatt Hansen. Jordan LeBeau for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Baker. Headdress with it. He'll reset the offense. LeBeau with it. Off balance shot. Off the mark. Overly with it. LeBeau. Three-pointer for Baker. Patton with it, puts up a floater, just off the mark. Rebounded by Baker. Caden Hansen called for the block. The 2 shots, I believe, for Baker coming up. Baker a little bit shaken up here. 8-6 Stanley Blue Jays if you're just joining us. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, both teams pushing the pace. Neither team 100% sharp right now, but definitely some exciting basketball so far. Newtown's been in a full court press most possessions. They called the foul on the ground. It'll be Newtown ball. And we're going to take a TV timeout here. All right, we'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors, the Stanley Gazette live stream. First from Farmers Union Insurance here in Stanley, the Ron Hammers Agency. Go see Ron for any of your insurance needs. Also, Kraft Electric branches in Minot and Stanley. We can handle any of your electrical needs that you might have. And also the Grandy, Frisk, and Thompson Law Firm branches in Fargo, Williston, and Stanley. I'll get some quick stats for you. Caden Hansen with 6, Seth Hetzel with 2. That'll round out the Blue Jays scoring. Only real foul trouble is 2 fouls on Roderick McIntosh. He picked those up in the first couple of minutes. That'll be something to watch. Blue Jays have a little bit of depth, but don't want to lose anybody too early. I think they'd like to be able to go into rotation. Ideally get a good chunk of minutes out of McIntosh, but he'll sit probably for a little bit here with 2 fouls. Newtown ball under the basket. All right, Baker with it. He swings it over to Overly. Overly with the long 2 off the mark. Headdress with it. Shoots, he scores. Good turnaround hook shot by Headdress. That'll tie the game at 8. And Blue Jays having a little bit of trouble with this press. I haven't seen many teams try to press the Blue Jays this year. Blue Jays' length should be an asset here. Also, they got a handful of ball handlers that are capable. Nice pump fake by Red Hansen. Basket good. Savvy move from a sophomore there. LeBeau thought about a 3, he kicks it back out to Headdress. Baker with it, Baker with the floater, off the mark. Gets his own rebound, kicks it back out. Headdress with it, guarded by Patton. Spins a little. It's an Overly who kicks it back to Baker. Headdress gets it back. Jordan LeBeau with it. Guarded by Caden Hansen. Overly with the floater off the mark. Corralled by Wyatt Hansen. Pushes it up to Matt Patton. Patton picks up his dribble. Seth Hetzel with it now. They got the ball over half court. Patton over to Wyatt Hansen. Over to Seth Hetzel. Seth Hetzel with the floater in the lane. Off the mark. Overly with the rebound. Hetzel whistled for the reach. First foul on Hetzel, 4th on the Blue Jays. Blue Jays with a 2-point lead here. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Headdress up. LeBeau thought about a 3. Thought about it again. Does break off the mark. That one rattled around for a little bit. Wyatt Hansen with it. Kicks it over to Patton. Patton pushing it. Patton with a nice move. Nice finish there from Matt Patton. It's the area of his game that's definitely improved a lot from last year. He's always been comfortable as a 3-point shooter, but now he can finish with contact in the lane. Added another element to his game. Jordan LeBeau with a long 3-point attempt. Rebound by Red Hansen. Kicks up to his brother Wyatt Hansen over to his... Wyatt kicks it to his cousin Caden Hansen. Hetzel with it. Blue Jays content to settle things down a little bit. They find Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen off the mark. Red Hansen with the rebound. He's fouled. Number 12, Jordan LeBeau called for the foul. That was on the ground. It will be Blue Jay ball underneath. Caden Hansen with it over to Wyatt Hansen. Wyatt Hansen for 3. Off the mark. Seth Hetzel with the rebound. Put back is good. LeBeau with it in the corner. He shoots 3 off the mark. Caden Hansen whistled for his second foul. That'll be calls a push. That'll be the 5th foul on the Blue Jays. Second on Hansen. McIntosh will come back in with 2 fouls. 2 fouls for Hansen. That's going to be something to watch. They definitely want to have the big guy in there if you're a Blue Jay fan. The ball with it up top. So over to Headdress. Headdress for a long 3 off the mark. That was from 6 feet past the 3-point line. Patton with it over to Wyatt Hansen. Wyatt Hansen, pump fake, off the mark. Wyatt Hansen gets his own rebound. That one rattles in. First points of the night for Wyatt Hansen. Almost guaranteed they won't be his last. Again, if you haven't seen him play, he's a high-flying wing. Committed to Moorhead State next year. Hetzel corrals it. McIntosh called for the travel, ran into his own guy. Blue Jays built their lead up to 16-8. Seems like it's more of a back-forth game than that, but Blue Jays have done a nice job of finding a way to get some quiet points. 21 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Blue Jays get the ball back. Full court press here for Newtown. McIntosh with it. Patton thought about it. Blue Jays should probably wait for the last shot here. They push it. Floater from Hetzel. Good. That's going to be a pretty patented shot from the junior. Usually going to be good on those floaters in the lane. Last second shot by Headdress just off the mark. Blue Jays in the first quarter up 18-8. Got 6 points for Caden Hansen, 6 points for Seth Hetzel, 2 points for Wyatt Hansen, 2 points for Matt Patton, and 2 points for Rhett Hansen. We'll try to get you some Newtown stats at halftime. It's been a good game so far. Fast pace. Wonder how long the Eagles will try to keep up that press. Haven't seen any subs yet from the Eagles. Blue Jays have brought in, they played 6 players, and 2 of them with 2 fouls. So that's something to watch if you're a Blue Jay fan. 2 fouls on the big guy, Caden Hansen, and 2 fouls on Roderick McIntosh. Blue Jays will start the quarter how they ended it with Patton, Rhett Hansen, Wyatt Hansen, Roderick McIntosh, and Seth Hetzel. And the Eagles they'll start the way they started. Actually, they did make one change. They brought in number 21, Jodan McKenzie. McIntosh with it down low, tries to find Red Hansen. Red Hansen stripped. LeBeau pushing the pace now. He resets, Headdress, long 3, he hits. And that 3-pointer was from way downtown. It's the second one we've seen from him from that long. Blue Jays break the press. Hansen with it underneath. Nice finish from Wyatt Hansen. Nice feed there from Rhett Hansen, his brother. Rhett's put together a nice game. Maybe a few more minutes than they were anticipating for him. He played a little bit in the JV game. He's capable, though. He's missed last year with a knee injury. He's going to be a good one, though, for the Blue Jays. Wyatt Hansen with it in the middle. Jump shot. Fouled while shooting. And the Blue Jays have to be pretty happy with that first quarter. They only got 2 points out of one of the top players in the entire state, and they were able to extend to a 10-point lead. First one from Hansen's good. Baker back in the game for the Eagles. Second one from Hansen, good. Blue Jays lead up to 11, 22-11. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Headdress with it, swings it over to Jordan LeBeau. Baker thought about it, finds Headdress for another 3, long. McIntosh with the rebound. Blue Jays pushing the pace. Patton with the block by Jordan LeBeau. Newtown pushing the pace. LeBeau with it. Blue Jays called for a reach. I don't know who they got yet. They got Hetzel. That'll be 2 on Hetzel, too. There's 3 guys with 2 fouls there for the Blue Jays. Definitely something to watch as this game unfolds. Again, Blue Jays have some depth. I don't know how deep they want to go in a fast-paced game like this. Lebeau with it up top, guarded closely by Hetzel. Lebeau pushed it down, called for the travel. Ended up hitting the shot for that called for the travel beforehand. Brett Hansen comes out again. That's exactly what the Blue Jays needed. They were able to go to their 6th man there, gave him some solid minutes with a couple guys in foul trouble. Original starters back on the floor for the Blue Jays, 3 of them with 2 fouls. Keaton Hansen down to Roderick McIntosh. Good finish for McIntosh. McIntosh has some athleticism. Didn't play a ton last year. Blue Jays are definitely going to need something from him down the stretch. Got good length for kind of a guard/forward type. Kind of play either or. Patton with it. He'll wait for his teammates. Swings it over to Wyatt Hansen. Wyatt Hansen attacking. That is going to be tough to stop. That is why he is one of the best players in the entire state. Definitely in the Mr. Basketball conversation. You just cannot stop that combination of speed and length. Blue Jays pushing it, 26-11. Hetzel with the nice finish there from Seth Hetzel. Newtown calls a timeout. Blue Jays lead up to 17. And that's been the story for the Blue Jays this whole season. They just have so many guys that can score. So much length, so many guys that can score. Again, a relatively quiet game from Wyatt Hansen by his standards, but again, the other guys, just so much depth there for the Blue Jays scoring-wise. They got 4 guys averaging over 10 points. I think for a while the pace kind of hampered the Blue Jays, but definitely not going to be something that they're going to shy away from. They like to play fast, maybe not quite Newtown fast. Newtown loves to push the pace. Definitely one of the most exciting teams to watch. And the way that Newtown shoots, they are never out of a basketball game. Javon Hale in for the Eagles. I believe he was in last time. I forgot to mention it. Hale inbounds LeBeau. LeBeau will take over the ball handling duties with Hedress on the bench. Jordan LeBeau for long 3 off the mark. Blue Jay ball. Quay Lee in the game for the Blue Jays, senior guard. Newtown abandoned the full court press. Patton finds McIntosh. McIntosh thought about the 3, picks it over to Wyatt Hansen. Stolen by Newtown. Newtown pulls up with 2. Nice finish there from Baker. Chad Baker with the nice play. Definitely looks like a nice athlete there for the Eagles. Patton with it. Patton pulls up. He hits. Patton might be one of the smoothest players in the state. Just always looks calm out there. Never really looks rattled. Baker with it, guarded by Hansen. Baker from the free throw line. Short, gets the roll. 4 points. Got about 30 seconds there for Baker. Hansen with it, over to Patton. Patton for 3. Just off the mark. Hansen crashes. Rebound by Baker. Baker pushing the pace. Spin move from Baker. Call for a foul, or call for a travel. Yep. Got him on the travel for the spin move there. A little bit of a press there from Newtown, but timeout called by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays up 15, 30-15. 4 minutes left in the half. We got some stat updates for you. Seth Hetzel with 8 points. Caden Hansen with 8 points. Wyatt Hansen with 6 points. Matt Patton with 4 points. Roderick McIntosh with 2. And Rhett Hansen with 2. We'll try to get some stats for the Newtown Eagles here at half. Good game so far. The score looks a little lopsided, but it's probably, I feel like it's been a little closer than that. Newtown definitely showed some flashes of why they're one of the top teams in the state. And so have the Stanley Blue Jays. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a rematch of these two teams somewhere deep in the Region 8 tournament. Newtown's got to be one of the favorites in District 15, and the Blue Jays are clear-cut favorite in District 16. Wyatt Hansen thought about, nice save. Ooh, good. Was called out of bounds there, but good hustle attempt there by Caden Hansen. The bow with it now. Blue Jays back up. Concede the half court. The bow, the basket, pulls up, he hits. That was a little too easy a basket if you're a Blue Jay fan. Lee with it on the wing, swings it over to Hetzel from the free throw line, blocked by Overly. Overly had to get up really high for that one. Hetzel's not a short player by any stretch. He's able to block that one. Caden Hansen with it, and one. That's Caden Hansen, committed to South Dakota School of the Mines to play basketball, Division II program. Just run over 1,000 points last week. Chance for a three-point play here from Hansen. Free throw up. Free throw good. Hansen will come out for a quick breather, as will Lee. Rhett Hansen back in. Headdress back in for the Eagles too. He pushes, he hits. Nice shot there from Headdress. Blue Jays able to crack the press. Hetzel thought about the three, kicks it over to McIntosh. Down to Hansen. Hansen dumps it down to his brother. Saves, but Jordan Lembeau was able to corral it. Headdress pushing the pace now. Headdress with an upper. Nice play there by Headdress. Patton with it up top. Over to Wyatt Hansen. Hetzel with the wide open three. He flushes that. That's not going to be a guy the Eagles want to leave open for a three-point attempt very often. Headdress pushing the pace again. A little out of control there, but gets McIntosh on foul. Third foul there by McIntosh. Headdress definitely likes to push the pace. He's a fun player to watch. Lee will come back in the game, presumably for McIntosh with 3 fouls. First one from Headdress off the mark. Second one from Headdress, rattles in. Full court, semi-press from the Eagles. Blue Jays turn it over. Overly with it. Overly's and one. Hetzel called for his third. Blue Jays are getting themselves into some pretty interesting foul trouble here. Definitely going to be testing the bench of the Stanley Blue Jays, at least for the end of this half, definitely into some of the third quarter. Overly for three-point play. Rattles in. Lead down to 11. Senior Mikey Gunderson comes in for Hetzel. Gunderson's a quick guard. Really solid football player. If you're a Blue Jay fan, you probably saw him getting a handful of touchdowns this year. The wide receiver running back. Hansen driving. Kicks it over his brother, Rhett Hansen. Baker called for the foul. Somebody behind me did not like the call. Hansen first. Off the mark. Second one coming from Hansen. He hits. Blue Jay lead up to 12. Headdress with the ball, guarded by Patton. He flips it over to LeBeau. LeBeau guarded closely by Gunderson. Baker with it, driving. Finds LeBeau underneath the basket. Over to Fraser Barton. Blue Jays with the jump ball, but it'll go to the Eagles. Headdress with it. Only 2 starters out there for the Blue Jays. Headdress, going to be 2 shots, I believe. First foul on Matt Patton. The Blue Jays having to go pretty deep in the bench here, with 3 guys in serious foul trouble. First one from Headdress, rattles in and out. Second one coming from Headdress, ball's up. Off the mark. Rebound by Patton. Swings it over to Wyatt Hansen. Patton breaks the press. Over to Wyatt Hansen. Patton with it. Blue Jays settling things down a little bit. Hansen with the pull-up from the free throw line. Gunderson with it. Blocked. It'll be Newtown ball. Baker into Headdress. Newtown slowing the play down a little bit too. Kicks it over to LeBeau. LeBeau for 3. LeBeau hits and 1. Chance for a 4-point play coming from LeBeau. And this is what Newtown can do to you. They play so fast, they can shoot so well, they're never out of a game. Definitely a scrappy team. LeBeau with the chance to cut the lead to 6 here. Free throw up. Good. Lead down to 6. Blue Jays just hoping to get out of the half here without hemorrhaging any more points. Hansen takes it up. Rattles in and out. Oh. Newtown dribbles out of bounds. Hansen comes in. 48 seconds left. Blue Jays will probably try to work some shot clock here. It's over to Wyatt Hansen. Hansen guard closely. Eagles put a ton of pressure on, even in the half court. Hansen with it now. Over to Patton. Down to Caden Hansen, turnover. LeBeau pushing it. He's got a trailer spin move from LeBeau. And he hits. Nice move from LeBeau there. Lead down to 4. Blue Jays will play for the last shot here. Hansen for 3. Last second. Oh, in and out. Good look there from Wyatt Hansen. Blue Jays will go into the half up 4, but Newtown definitely the stronger of the teams down the stretch there. Both teams showed why they're 2 of the top teams in the state. Newtown definitely plays fast. They can sling it from deep. And Blue Jays just pretty balanced scoring throughout their lineup. They ran into some issues when they had to go deep into the bench there. A little faster pace than they're probably used to. We'll step away for a few minutes here. We will come back with some halftime stats. Again, we apologize. There's some people going up and down the stairs during halftime here, so the camera will get a little shaky. We got some little kids basketball. Can't guarantee we'll have everything, but try our best to give you a little bit of the action. We'll get you some halftime stats here. Caden Hansen with 11, or 9 points for Caden Hansen, 8 points for Wyatt Hansen, 4 points for Matt Patton, 2 points for Roderick McIntosh, 11 points for Seth Hetzel, and Red Hansen with 3 points for the Blue Jays. For the Eagles, Devin Headdress with 11, Daniel LeBeau with 7, Thad Baker with 9, and Kobe Overly with 2. And Blue Jays up 37-33. About 4 minutes left before the second half's going to start. We'll give a shout out to our Stanley live stream sponsors, Craft Electric. Go see Craft Electric with branches in Stanley and Minot. Any of your electrical needs. So the Ron Hammers Agency, Farmers Union Insurance right here in Stanley. Go see Ron for any of your insurance needs. And the Grandy, Frisk, and Thompson Law Firm. Branches in Stanley, Williston, and Fargo. Any of your legal needs, they've got it handled. And thank you to those live stream sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. About 3 minutes left here. A little Pee Wee basketball going on. We'll take a quick break here and just about ready to tip off here, second half. The Blue Jays have a 4-point lead. They will come out with the original starters, Matt Patton, Seth Hetzel, Wyatt Hansen, Caden Hansen, and Roderick McIntosh. Again, some foul trouble for the Blue Jays if you're just joining us. Caden Hansen, Seth Hetzel, and Roderick McIntosh all missed significant portions of the first half. Newtown able to capitalize, go on a little bit of a run to end the half. Patton with it now, guarded by LeBeau, swings it over to Hetzel. Patton gets it back. Blue Jays slowing the pace down a little bit. Finds Patton, a little deep for his liking, so he'll swing it over to McIntosh. Down to Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen for 2. That's going to be a matchup the Blue Jays will probably try to push the rest of the second half here. A little bit more size down low for Hansen. Again, a commit to South Dakota School of the Mines. play basketball, continue his education. Partially blocked there by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays push it up to McIntosh. McIntosh with a nice lay-in. Blue Jays lead up to 8. LeBeau for 2 off the mark. Headdress with the rebound. He gets put back. Blue Jays lead down to 6. Hutzel with it. Thought about it. Looks over to Patton. Down to Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen for 2. Headdress pushing it. Swings it over LeBeau. LeBeau pump fake. Goes for a floater. Short. Ball tipped out. Will stay Newtown ball. Baker will take it out of bounds here. Finds LeBeau. LeBeau guarded closely by Hetzel. Hetzel forced into the baseline. Turnover on the Eagles. Hansen was waiting for him on the baseline. Blue Jays up 8, 43-35, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Hetzel with it on the wing. He swings it over to Matt Patton. Ball deflected there by Overly. Blue Jays get it back. Wyatt Hansen within the middle. Finds Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen for 2 more. It's a handful of assists, and an exact number for Wyatt Hansen. He's definitely been a good facilitator tonight. Caden Hansen is having quite a game, even in limited minutes with foul trouble. Overly with it. Finds LeBeau. LeBeau goes baseline, spins, floater, he hits. Good move there by Daniel LeBeau. Hetzel with it now on the wing. Pulls up for 3, in and out. Caden Hansen had a shot at the rebound. Newtown corrals it. Baker with it. Baker with the lay-in. Nice move there from Baker. Overly deflects that out of bounds. Blue Jays will retain possession. Again, a fast-paced game. If you're just joining us, it's about what we expected. Both teams like to push the pace. Both teams are comfortable slinging it from deep, too. McIntosh down low, pump fakes, gets Baker in the air, finishes. Nice move there from McIntosh. LeBeau for a long 3. That's going to be short. Patton corrals it. Hetzel springing. Hetzel with the lay-in. Headdress pushing it. Off-balance shot. Headdress down. An ankle injury there. Hopefully he's all right. It's Fraser Martin into the game for the Eagles. First one off the mark. Blue Jays lead is 10, 49-38, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Second one coming from Frazier. He hits. Blue Jay lead down to 9. Blue Jays able to break the pressure. Patton for a pull-up 2. In and out. Baker with it now. Over to LeBeau. Eagles slowing things down a little bit. Over to Overly. Overly guarded by McIntosh. Down to Jordan LeBeau. Left out to Martin. Baker with it. traveled before he shot. Blue Jay ball. 4 minutes left. Newtown still with the press going on. Wyatt Hansen with it. Wyatt Hansen scores. LeBeau pushing the pace now. LeBeau with an off-balance shot, blocked by Caden Hansen. Hutzel with it, guarded by LeBeau. Hutzel finds Patton. Patton finds Caden Hansen. Dunk from Caden Hansen. If you're a Blue Jay fan, you've seen a handful of those over your time. LeBeau for three off the mark. Tipped by Baker. Caden Hansen with the rebound. Hansen with it. Thought about it. Back to Caden Hansen from the free throw line. He hits. Caden Hansen, favorable role there. He's put together a nice game. Again, limited minutes there in the first half with some foul trouble. In and out there from LeBeau. Patton fouled by Overly. Yeah. TV timeout coming. Blue Jays push the lead back up to 15. Again, if you're watching the first half, no lead is safe against the Eagles. They can sling it from deep, and they will push the pace, and they can press. Blue Jays have definitely had the better of the go when they've had their starters out there. Again, a little bit more length than the Eagles. Definitely down low. Caden Hansen putting together quite the game. That dunk, again, just check on YouTube. You'll see plenty of those from both Caden Hansen and his cousin Wyatt Hansen.
Insurance and Stanley Dental. Give a
quick shout out to our Stanley live stream sponsors. The Grandy Frisk and Thompson Law Firm with their branches in Stanley, Williston, and Fargo. Kraft Electric, branches in Minot and Stanley. And Farmers Union Insurance, the Ron Hammers Agency, right here in Stanley, North Dakota. Appreciate your support. Sponsors, without you guys, this would not be possible. All right, back to action here. Blue Jays ball, Blue Jays up 15, 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell Little Swallow is in for the Eagles. Blue Jays turn the ball over. Overly with it. Finds Little Swallow. Little Swallow for three. Off the mark. Tipped by Martin. LeBeau with it. LeBeau hits a floater in the lane. Jordan LeBeau, just a freshman. He's had the tough assignment of guarding Caden Hansen most of the night. And we're getting a little shaky. They're doing some kind of a cheer there, causing our camera to go a little bit awry, but hopefully that's not going to continue. 55-42 Blue Jays. Little Swallow with it. Finds Martin. Swings it over to Jordan LeBeau. LeBeau for three short. Martin with the push put back. Lead down to 11. Hansen with a guard by Overly. Blue Jays slowing things down a little bit. Ball tipped. That'll stay Blue Jay ball. LeBeau comes in for Jordan LeBeau. Daniel LeBeau comes in for Jordan LeBeau. I don't know if there's any relation there. Both good basketball players. Turnover. Little Swallow with it. Pushing it to LeBeau. LeBeau with the finish. Lead down to 9. Been a game of streaks. Blue Jays have pushed the lead to 18 points twice. Again, we're doing must be a defense chant here from the Newtown section, causing our camera to go a little shaky. We apologize. Blue Jays with it. McIntosh pump fakes. Gets his guy in the air. He hits and one. Blue Jays lead up to 11 with a chance to go to 12. McIntosh probably with his best game of the season so far, especially considering the circumstances against a good team. He's definitely putting together a nice game. Free throw coming, off the mark. Caden Hansen, got a chance, rebound by Baker. Baker pushing the pace. Baker will peel out, go to the middle. Still got Hetzel on him. Finds Martin. Martin hits. Lead down to 9. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Hetzel with it. Guarded by Little Swallow. Swings it over to Patton. Blue Jays content to work the ball around. Down to Caden Hansen in the middle. And one. Caden Hansen putting on a strong performance down low. It's the number 2 foul on Martin. Third team foul for the Eagles. Blue Jays been a little more disciplined in the second half. They got into foul trouble in the first half. Caused them to get into a little bit of a funk offensively. Free throw from Hansen, off the mark. Blue Jay lead up to 11. Shot clock is off. LeBeau for 3 short. Rebounded by Martin. Ball will stay with the Newtown Eagles. 20 seconds left now. Newtown will call a timeout. Draw up a last second play. Again, a good one here. People looking at or watching at home, full house here. Plenty of fans came down from Newtown. Stanley has plenty of fans here as well. We had to open up the stage for some overflow seating. And 2 of the top teams in the state. Newtown received votes in the latest poll. Stanley number 1. Stanley's been number 1 or number 2 all season. Newtown been just outside the top 10 or in the top 10. Different points. Both teams undefeated. Newtown probably the favorite coming out of District 15. Some good teams down in District 15. We saw North Shore Plaza up here for the Stanley tournament. We got the Andes brothers. And Watford City gave Stanley a little bit of a test, both in the Region 8 tournament last year and then last week. And also partials, usually pretty scary. I think they're maybe a little down this year. They had a good club last year, but lost a few guys to graduation. And then that White Shield team was pretty exciting to watch too. They love to push the pace. They're also down there in District 15. Oh, nice play there by Martin, and good play call by the coach. Stanley with a chance to get a last second bucket here to extend the lead. 7 seconds left now. Find Hetzel for an open 3. Hetzel off the mark. Will stay with the Blue Jays. 0.6 left. Guessing they're going to probably try to do a lob to Wyatt Hansen. Nice play. Oh, just off the mark. Good last second attempt there. Wyatt Hansen, a little quiet on the scoreboard, but he is definitely still impacting this game. Definitely one of the top players in the state. Should be up for the Mr. Basketball final. Should be a Mr. Basketball finalist coming up here pretty soon. Caden Hansen putting together a good game. I like some of these Newtown Eagles too. I like the Thad Baker senior. Daniel LeBeau's had a solid game. Hopefully Headdress is having a nice game too. He's injured. I don't know what his status is. He's an exciting player to watch. Hopefully he can come back and full strength. And Blue Jays did a nice job of staying a little more disciplined that half. They really racked up the fouls that first half. Just one so far in the second half for the Blue Jays. Only three for the Eagles too, so both teams have been pretty disciplined. Headdress is back in for the Eagles. That's a good sign for them. Good sign for him. He looked pretty shaken up there, so never want to see that. Good to see him back in the game. Headdress with the ball now, guarded by Patton. LeBeau thought about it, kicks it out to Headdress. Headdress pushes it, off-balance shot. Baker with it, kicks out to LeBeau. LeBeau from the free throw line, he hits. LeBeau is very impressive for a freshman. Definitely looks like he belongs out there. McIntosh with it, finds Hetzel. Hetzel will get 2 free throws. That'll be, I believe, 2 on Baker. 7-point lead for the Blue Jays, 7:24 left. First free throw coming from Hetzel. Good. Hetzel with a chance to extend the lead to 9 here. Second coming from Hetzel. Good. Hetzel's a strong free throw shooter, as is Patton and Wyatt Hansen. All three of those guys are very dangerous. That could come into play. The Blue Jays can hold on to the lead here. LeBeau with it, thought about it, kicks it back out to Baker. Baker spinning, traveled, yep. They called for a couple travels on that spin move so far tonight. Blue Jay ball. Hansen over to Patton. Blue Jays kicking up Caden Hansen, able to break the press. Blue Jays will slow things down, up 9. Blue Jays usually the aggressor, but Newtown plays so fast and puts so much pressure on you. Probably a smart move to settle things down. Again, we're getting a defense chance here, so it's causing our camera to go a little bit awry. Caden Hansen with that. Another basket for Caden Hansen, another dish from Wyatt Hansen. Again, we apologize at home. LeBeau for 3 off the mark. Other LeBeau for 3, in and out. Patton with the rebound. Caden Hansen up to Roderick McIntosh. Blue Jays turn it over. LeBeau with it. Down the other LeBeau. Back to Baker. Baker for, thought about 3. Off the mark. Jordan LeBeau for 2. He hits. Blue Jays call a timeout. Well, this is shaping up to be a good one. Blue Jays up 9, but Newtown is definitely not letting them pull away. And we apologize to those people at home. People are kind of pounding on the bleachers a little bit at times, so again, if there's any shakiness, we apologize. We'll try to do the best we can. Full house here for fans. We had to open up the seating up on the stage, and that's almost full too, so definitely a good atmosphere for a high school basketball game. One of the most anticipated basketball games for us as commentators in Newtown. One of the best, if not the best team from District 15, and the Blue Jays in the cream of the crop from District 16, at least so far. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but both teams are unscathed so far this year. And Hetzel going to inbound the ball to Matt Patton. Over to McIntosh. McIntosh guarded closely. McIntosh called for the foul, hustling for that loose ball. That'll be number 4 on Roderick McIntosh. Bow into headdress. Down to Martin. Martin for a long 2. Off the mark. Daniel LeBeau for 3. Off the mark. Newtown ball still. Got a new shot clock here. Blue Jays have gotten fooled on that same play a couple times now. Blue Jays still up 7. Caden Hansen and 1. Man, he is absolutely controlled tonight. He's had some good games in his career, but this one is definitely going to be up there. There's a chance for another 3-point play for Caden Hansen. Ball's up. Ball's in. 10-point lead for the Blue Jays. 5 minutes left. Headdress with the ball now. Martin with it, guarded by Hansen. Baker. Nice play there by Baker. Blue Jays able to break the press there. Dump the ball into Caden Hansen. Caden Hansen goes up strong. He hits again. He has been on fire. That has been the bread and butter for the Stanley Blue Jays. Headdress pushing it. Off balance shot. Rattles in. Eagles have been able to score. Definitely in spurts. A lot of fast break points. Wyatt Hansen with it. Thought about the dunk. Plays it in wisely. Nice move there from Wyatt Hansen. Martin for 3. Off the mark. Matt Patton with the rebound. Good screen there by Caden Hansen. Seth Etzel corrals a long pass down to Caden Hansen. Another basket for Caden Hansen. What a night to see happen. We'll get you a point total after the game, but he's got to be deep into the 20s. We just have had no answer whatsoever down low for him tonight. He's gonna be pushing for 30 points tonight, and he missed a significant portion of the first half with fouls. And we'll give a shout out to our Stanley live stream sponsors. Farmers Union Insurance, the Ron Hammers Agency. Go see Ron for any and all of your insurance needs right here in Stanley, North Dakota. Also see Craft Electric if you have any electrical needs. They've got a branch in Stanley, North Dakota, and also in Minot, North Dakota. Also, the Grandy, Frisk, and Thompson Law Firm. Got a branch right here in Stanley, also one in Minot, and one in Fargo. Any and all of your legal needs can be handled at Grandy, Frisk, and Thompson Law Firm. It'll be Newtown ball. Blue Jays up 12. This figures to be a good finish. And Headdress with it. Blue Jays concede the half court. Headdress pushes it. Floater. He hits. There's a nice player there for the Newtown Eagles. Still with the full court press. Newtown's been in that for a majority of the game. Rhett Hansen in now for the Blue Jays. Caden Hansen with it down to Wyatt Hansen. Nice pass there from Wyatt Hansen to Rhett Hansen. Good ball movement from the Hansens. Caden Hansen slings it down to Wyatt, right over to Wyatt's brother, Caden Hansen. Younger LeBeau with it, kicks it over to Headdress. Headdress pushes, spins, finds LeBeau, long. Rebound from Wyatt Hansen. Back to Matt Patton. Patton swings it up, they break the press. Blue Jays will probably dribble out. Yes, they do. Blue Jays content to kill a little clock here, up 12. Still slinging it around over to Wyatt Hansen. Wyatt Hansen thought about the three, got his guy in the air. He goes to the basket, scores. That is tough to guard because you have to honor the three there from Hansen. Such a good three-point shooter. But once you give him a step, he is going to go right to the basket, and you are not going to stop it. Blue Jays pushing it one more time. 2 minutes left. Blue Jays turnover there. Headdress pushing it. Overly for three. Hits. Every time the Blue Jays push it to 14, 15 points or more, Newtown always has the answer. But getting a little late in the game here. Blue Jays up 11, minute 45 left. Start to wonder if the Eagles will start to foul. Only 5 team fouls though. So it'll be 2 more before the Blue Jays are on the line for free throws. Hetzel dribbles out over to Wyatt Hansen. Wyatt Hansen guarded closely by LeBeau. Blue Jays content to kill Wyatt Hansen for 3, off the mark. Roderick McIntosh, chance. Headdress corrals the rebound though. Headdress pushing the pace. Nobody there. Headdress for 2. The lead down to 9. And that's happening. Lost track how many times the Blue Jays have been able to push the lead to 15 plus. Newtown has always had the answer. And with the pace and the three-point shooting that they play at, this lead is not safe at 9 points. Blue Jays will need to execute down the stretch if they want to win this game. And if you're just tuning in, Caden Hansen's putting together an excellent game for the Stanley Blue Jays. Don't have an exact point total, but he's got to be in the mid to high 20s. Got 30 points for Caden Hansen. They just have not had much of an answer for him down low. That size, that finishing ability definitely wreaks some havoc on the Newtown Eagles defense. The Eagles have been putting plenty of pressure on full court. Patton guarded closely by Headdress, sorry. LeBeau called for the foul. That'll be the 6th-team foul, so they will not shoot free throws yet, but they will on the next one. And the Blue Jays looking to get the ball to preferably number 0. Number 5, Seth Hetzel, an excellent free throw shooter, as is number 1, Wyatt Hansen. But the guy with the ball is definitely who they want to be on the line. I guess we'll test my theory. I jinxed him earlier in the season, then he ripped off 10 in a row, so we'll see what he can do. Minute 8, Blue Jays up 9 points. First one coming for Patton. Hits. Patton extends the lead there to 10 with that free throw. Chance to extend to 11. Ball up, ball in. That's who you want to have on the free throw line with the game on the line. He's got to be near a 90% free throw shooter. Headdress with it. Headdress driving, off balance. Headdress gets it back. Looks like wow. A lot of contact down there on both teams. They called Wyatt Hansen for a foul there. That was an interesting one. 3-point play coming from Headdress. He hits. Lead down to 8. All right, this one's still interesting here. Blue Jays up 8, under a minute left. They're going to have to execute down the stretch. Blue Jays do have some excellent free throw shooters. Again, Matt Patton, near a 90% free throw shooter. Hetzel excellent from the free throw line, as is Wyatt Hansen. Again, sorry, I apologize if you're viewing at home. The camera's going to go a little wild here. There's a little bit of a stomping going on for a chant here. And one last shout out to our sponsors. We got Craft Electric in Stanley, North Dakota. But actually our branch in Minot and Stanley, North Dakota. But also the Ron Hammers Agency, Farmers Union Insurance. Make sure to go see Ron for any insurance needs. And also the Grandy, Fisk, and Thompson Law Firm with branches in Fargo, Stanley, and Williston. Patton with the ball. He's fouled. Again, probably not the guy you want to put on the line if you're the Eagles. And Patton's, if you're a young player and anywhere, I guess, watching, he's a good guy to watch because he has really elevated his game in the areas where he was maybe a little deficient last year. First free throw up, nothing but net. He's definitely improved his ball handling. He was a good ball handler last year, but definitely taking it up a level. He's definitely gotten better at finishing around the rim. Second from Patton, in. Again, he is an excellent free throw shooter. With Headdress pushing the pace. Headdress to the basket. Finds Overly. LeBeau for a long three. Off the mark. Caden Hansen with the rebound. Hansen fouled. Still a 1-and-1 here. This will be the last 1-and-1 for the Blue Jays. Hansen's been a good free throw shooter tonight. He's already got 30. First one from Hansen. In. Oh, in and out. That was down. All right, Blue Jays up 10, 40 seconds left. Headdress pushing the pace. Off balance. Patton whistled for the foul. That'll be 2 shots for Headdress. Number 55. Javon Hale is going to come in here. Headdress hits the first, lead down to 9. An exciting player to watch. Definitely likes to push the pace here for the Eagles. He's got to hit the... Good idea there from Headdress. Got to hit the rim, though.
He tried it one time.
Patton with it. Javon Hale whistle for the foul. That'll be 2 shots for Patton. Blue Jays are now in the double bonus. And Blue Jays have done a nice job of getting the ball into Matt Patton's hands down the stretch. First one for Patton, good. Again, excellent free throw shooter. Said that about 8 times, but definitely true. Blue Jay lead up to 10, 81-71, 31 seconds left. Second one coming from Patton. In and out. That was down. The Blue Jays lead up still 10. Headdress pushing it. Kicks the ball out to LeBeau. LeBeau from the free throw line. Short. Patton with it. Fouled. 16 seconds left. That's going to about do it. Patton will get a chance to pick up a couple of free ones here. And that'll about do it. Ooh, in and out for Patton. Kind of jinxed him a little bit. Even his misses are in and out. Except that one, man. I should just stop talking. I just keep jinxing this guy. Blue Jays still up 10. Headdress with 2. Blue Jays can take their time on the inbound. Hetzel with it. Hetzel fouled with 2 seconds left. Blue Jays up 8. will tell you how good of a free throw shooter Seth Hetzel is, so I don't want to jinx him. First run from Hetzel is good. Second from Hetzel. That is good. Long shot for Newtown. Final score will be 83-73. Blue Jays.
Thank you guys. You guys can please walk around the perimeter of the basketball floor when you guys are leaving. Please stay off the floor when you guys are leaving.
All right, we'll try to get you some stats here. Both teams.
Are leaving as well. Student sections, please give a hand picking up as well. The cheerleaders and the janitorial staff. Next home action will be on Saturday for the girls. A, B, and C games starting at 2 o'clock against Newtown.
All right, we got some stats here for the Stanley Blue Jays.
Once again, please stay out the court.
Got 30 points, game high 30 points for Caden Hansen, 17 from Seth Hetzel, 14 from Wyatt Hansen, 9 from Matt Patton, and 8 from Roderick McIntosh. Also, Brett Hansen with 5. He had a nice first half for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays got into a little foul trouble in the first half. Brett Hansen played some extended minutes, performed admirably.
That's private property.
All right. We'll take a quick break, give you a little more of a recap, see if we can maybe flag down, get some post-game thoughts from Coach Anderson. I don't see him anymore, so that's going to be a long shot, but try to get him after the game, next game. It'll be good to get some thoughts after a win from the coach. Again, we'll give a quick shout out.
And fans, you guys can please save the pom-poms that the cheerleaders passed out. We'll be using those in the future.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, the Grandy Frisk Law Firm, Grandy Frisk and Thompson Law Firm with branches in Fargo, Stanley, and Williston.
30 points. Seth Hetzel with 15.
Also Kraft Electric with branches in Stanley and Minot. Farmers Union Insurance, Ron Hammer's agency right here in Stanley, North Dakota. And thank you to our live stream sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. And we'll take a quick break here. And some final stats here for the Newtown Eagles. Devin Headdress, he had a nice game, 22 points. Thad Baker finished with 15 points. Daniel LeBeau with 14 points. Colby Overly with 7. Jordan LeBeau, the freshman, had 6. And Fraser Martin had 9 off the bench for the Newtown Eagles. Again, thank you for listening. Seeing Grandy of the Stanley Gazette, and I would like to give a shout out to my cameraman, Tyson Grinstead, excellent on the camera all night. We will have the Stanley Blue Jays versus the Newtown Eagle girls game on Saturday, late afternoon, I believe that one will be on. And I'll be right on the Stanley Gazette homepage. You'll be able to find a link to that live stream. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is Ian Grandy signing off. Thank you again for listening.